Hi there, I'm Dennis O'Sullivan, head teacher of Chauncy School, the school of choice for 1,500 students in Wales and the villages. Today we've had the A-level results in, and I'll speak a little bit about those, and I've got information for every student in the school, so bear with me, it will take about 10 minutes. I say with the school of choice for Wales, when I got here we had 420 students and our results weren't very good. We have now got the best teaching staff that I have ever known, and students of all abilities make progress here, but as long as they work with us, and the A-level results are really good. I have to tell you that we have got the most successful Ofsted record from Enfield to Cambridge, and that sounds like quite a boast, but just a simple thing on that. Schools that have been re-examined that were outstanding before, like in 2017 that were with us, only 17% have repeated their outstanding. And if you can find a school with 2 outstandings from the A10 as it starts in Enfield and ends up in Cambridge, let me know and I'll correct it and congratulate them as well. Now the reason we're doing so well is because we have the trust. The staff trust the management of the school. I trust the governors of the school to support us in our work and challenge, and the students know that they will do well with us. And of course the parents trust us to keep their kids happy, safe and successful. And I have to tell you, it doesn't always come without controversy. And the controversial area to talk about today, very, very briefly, is the school uniform. We have a start of lessons which involves the kids getting there early, the teachers being there to welcome them with a smile, to have a starter on the board so they can come in and get on with their work. Not that they have to every day say, get your uniform sorted or come in on time, because they need to have a smart start to the lessons. And you don't need to be a genius to know our uniform has been dreadful. So we are going to have trousers for all students in all year groups. We did have a consultation. The figures, I'm just going to look away here, the figures were 185 people wrote saying they wanted the change in uniform. 138 said they wanted the girls to continue to wear skirts. 37 said they wanted them to wear all sorts of other things. So 185 people supported it, 135 said they wanted to remain where we are. It wasn't a vote, it was a consultation. People have had an opportunity to express their views, people have written to me and I've written back, and one parent has got a complaint into the governors, which is absolutely fine and the way things should be. So the staff, and this is quite interesting, they did have a vote and they voted 70 to go to trousers and 1 to go to the ankle length skirts. Now you've got to trust me on this. The staff were unable to enforce the knee length uniform. The parents did not enforce it. And I was brought up with a house full of females only, and I know the way that skirts are dealt with. But anyway, we're moving on. There'll be some hiccups. I have to say the current year 7 going into 8, not one issue about their wonderful, smart, all-trouser uniform last year. And Mr. Walton has put out stuff on where you can buy these trousers really cheaply. And like everything, we've got a limited budget, but please, if you have having trouble getting your kids to school or feeding them, we have a moral responsibility to help where we can. So moving on from the uniform thing, results. A-level results today, 1 in 3 kids got an A star or an A. 81% got an A star to C. The vocational courses that we're really proud of in IT, health and social care, PE, business studies, I'm sure somewhere else as well, but don't worry. Oh, did I say business? Distinction plus was the average grade. But every grade that I've mentioned there is one young person's grade, one young person's achievements, and one young person, a Chauncy person, who has trusted us, who has worked with us and is now moving on to the next stage in their lives. And I'm really proud of everything we've achieved there. There have been a couple of hiccups, and we're working with a couple of people who didn't get their first choice university and so on. But We are so popular in our sixth form now that we're going to have a record 150 in the year 12 in September, of whom 30 are coming from other schools for various reasons. I have to let you know, if you are a Year 11 student or parent of a Year 11, next Thursday around about 8 o'clock, 8:30, the results will be sent out on EduLink, and we're here to help, like we are this morning for the A-level students. And I'm really looking forward to people getting exactly what they work for, and for the staff to be rewarded with the results that they've deserved. If you're at another school and you want to come and talk to us, we have an open sixth form in that we will not just go for your GCSE grades. Everybody has a story, and we will help where we can. We've bought some more lockers because we're always trying to improve the stock of the school lockers. And I have to say that we still have 20% of the lockers from last year have got locks on them. And we need to take them off and clean the lockers, because you may find it difficult to believe, but sometimes children leave their lunch in there, and they can leave their lunch in there for many, many, many weeks. We will have to break the locks. We're open every day next week from 8 o'clock till 3 o'clock. Come in, clear your locker, or we will break the lock off. We will try and look after anything we find inside, but it's not really my responsibility to take care of what's in the lockers. We've done the alarms in the school. This is about us keeping the school safe. We've done a new set of fire alarms and burglar alarms, and undoubtedly they will go off randomly once we get back. Now, talking about getting back, the Year 7s will be coming back in around about 12 days' time, I think it is. They're on Tuesday the 5th, and their first morning club, which goes on all year, starts at 8:15. They can come in from 7:30, and kids do. They have to be in the lessons at 8:15. The Year 12 come in at 8:50 on that same day, Tuesday the 5th. The rest of the school comes on Wednesday the 6th, and their first lesson starts with them sat at the desk at 8:50. Now, one of the things Mr. Walton's done for us over the holiday is work with improving the security of the site. So we have a lovely fence out the back, a 50-yard fence, put in by Andy Mason, a wonderful fencer that I can recommend to you, which somebody's already tried to pull down so they can come in and walk their dog, but they failed. We have got new electronic gates in the front of the school for students. The student gate will close at 8:50, and the vehicle gate will also close, because we want to keep the kids safe from traffic, and we want to make sure that we don't have people coming in the school that we don't want. We'll tell you how that works, but it'll basically be for the cars and vehicles that have got a reason to come up the drive. There'll be a keypad to mark on. Okay, so we've done that. Now, on keeping the kids safe, we are doing some work on the zebra crossing in the car park, because people park badly on it. We are doing stuff in the bus lane, because people stop the buses parking there. What I'd like you to do is to drop your kids off well before 8:50. It is quite embarrassing to see parents dropping their kids off when they're already late. It's not right. We've got to have them here because the lessons start punctually at 8:50. So drop them off at 20 to 9 at the latest. So we've got new arrangements down there to keep the kids safe. Please try not to run the kids over. And if you're unhappy with me or Mr. Walton, please don't run us over when we're doing the end of the day business on the zebra crossing. We've bought a new minibus, partly because my wife in Buntingford her school has crashed an old one, and we're having trouble getting that repaired. We have got 4 minibuses, and we will be completely redoing the stock as we can. A controversial area in schools across the country, if you talk to teachers, are the toilets. We are building 14 new individual cubicles, 7 marked girls, and that's and in an area where only the girls will go, and 7 marked boys, back to back. So we're not into unisex toilets. Again, I was brought up with females, so I know what boys do in toilets. We're not going unisex, though we do have 2 unisex toilets in the sports hall, which can be used individual cubicles by boys or girls. Now, one of the problems in the toilets that schools across the country have had is people go there to vape. And believe it or not, some parents buy the vapes for their children. Please don't. They're not safe. They're not legal. They're being banned in many countries. Some of the ones that are being sold on the streets are of unknown origin and are harmful. But also, students should not vape in the toilets, and we will exclude students who are caught vaping in the toilets. So we're improving the toilet stock all the time and the cleaning of the toilets so that they have a safe, clean environment. And by the way, we also have a policy, which is if a student wants to go to the toilet, they are allowed to go to the toilet. It is noted, and we keep a check on how many times that's occurring, because we all need the occasional toilet break, and I believe it's a human right for people to be able to go to the toilet. But believe it or not, some kids seem to want to go to the toilet quite a lot, and we need to talk to the parents about possible medical reasons for that. If your child or student has got any medical reasons, by the way, please let the school know, because on school trips we need to know, are they epileptic, they got allergies of one sort or another, are they asthmatic, are they scared of heights, and well, please don't tell us everything, but tell us as much as you can. We have maintained the price of everything we can in the school. Our food bills have gone up by about 20%, but we continue to subsidise and understaff the canteens so that the prices aren't rising. We do realise that people are using food banks, and many of our parents are struggling with the cost of living to help their kids get to school. So we are investing in our children's present education and in their future. And with 1,500 students and you supporting the school, you trusting the school, our staff will continue to perform miracles, and the kids will be happy, safe and successful. My job is to lead the school, and I've got a great management team to help in that. But you will have to trust that I know what I'm doing, that what I do is for the best outcomes for our students, with the support of the vast majority of parents. We've had a successful 20 odd years, and we're going to move on doing the very best for all our students so that every student at Chauncy School will continue to have the opportunity to make more progress than they would elsewhere. And this is recognised by Ofsted, which doesn't really matter to me, but if you look at the people who have got 2 outstanding Ofsteds in the country, they're selective grammar schools, they're selective girls' schools. We are an inclusive, cooperative, happy school. I've got a call on your trust. I will continue to provide moral and practical leadership with your support. I hope you enjoy the holiday. Believe it or not, even at my age, I'm really looking forward to meeting the kids when they come back and to talking with as many of you as possible, and wishing best wishes and good luck to all our students moving on to the next stage of their lives. I doubt I'll be here to see their kids come back to the school, but it's so good to see so many families where I taught the parents coming back to the school with their kids. It's all about trust. I trust you. Trust us, please. Thank you. Enjoy the holiday.